before I juice all over you!
Oh! Oh!
Hello, and welcome to Pixel Weaver's Let's Play of King's Quest VI.
Okay, now we have access to the Isle of Wonder, I guess. That was interesting. Okay. You know what? Let's just fully explore this area. There's a lot to look at.
The fallen log has a good-sized knot or bump.
Okay.
A tough old log lies to the left of the path. The log itself has nothing to say.
Oh, we can talk to this guy,
That
though.
bump on the log does not look particularly conversational to Alexander.
This looks like a cat right here. That's interesting.
A large tree stretches knotted limbs out over the swamp. Part of the tree's trunk is shaped like the face of a dog. Why, it must be a dogwood tree.
Oh, it's a dog. My bad. Not a cat.
My dear tree, is it true that your bark is worse than your bite?
Oh. Whoa.
Milkweed thrives near the mucky swamp. Small bottles filled with milk grow on it like fruit.
Bottles of milk grown it like fruit. Okay. Should we talk to the milkweed?
The milkweed doesn't answer.
The milkweed doesn't answer. Can we grab some?
Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkweed bush.
Oh, are you mad? I'm
Apparently,
sorry.
the dogwood tree doesn't like Alexander standing that close.
Okay, so we've got some milk.
The glass bottle is full of milk. How strange for a plant to produce not only milk, but a container to go with it.
I know, seriously. It's weird.
The milk bottle is still cool from the damp air of the swamp where Alexander collected it. That object has nothing to say.
Let's see if we can drink the milk, but first, I'm learning, you guys. Milk! Okay. Let's, just give it a try. I'm kind of thirsty.
Alexander drinks the milk and discards the bottle. Yum.
That's it? Did that do anything? Can I grab more? Oh,
Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkweed bush.
okay.
Apparently, the dogwood tree doesn't like Alexander standing that close.
All right, let's look around here.
The fertile swamp is dense with moss-covered trees. The swamp ignores Alexander and continues its chirps, croaks, and blurps.
And blurps. This guy is looking kind of suspicious to me.
A stick is stuck in the middle of the swamp. Alexander sees no point in trying to talk to that stick in the swamp.
Well, I'm curious. Let's... Stick in swamp! Let's see if we can get to it. This
The
is obviously
swampy
not a good idea.
bog sinks beneath Alexander's weight. He feels himself being sucked slowly but firmly down into the muck.
And just like that, we're dead!
As the marshy water fills Alexander's mouth, he thinks that although he'd always wanted to try a mud bath, this is hardly what he had in mind.
Tickets!
Tickets up. Next.
Do you ever get that sinking feeling?
That's a pretty good one. Oh man, okay. So clearly we can't do anything about that weird thing. Okay. Well, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't seem...
Why would Alexander want to throw that at the stick in the swamp?
Wait.
Why would Alexander want to throw that at the stick in the swamp?
Okay, so nothing will work. Okay, we'll move along. We won't try all the items. We would be here forever. All right. Interesting. Oh, we'll move right along. Here's all the tomatoes. Oh, wow. Cabbage Patch Kids. Right? I think this was in the 90s, so. Like, these are, like, Cabbage Patch Kids. I actually had a Cabbage Patch doll. Because I'm actually old. I was born in the 90s. I'm old now. Okay, let's look around.
Unless Alexander is mistaken, those plants must be baby's tears.
That's honestly so creepy. This is like a crazy, like this is what you see when you're on acid right now. Like this game started off like I felt like so serious, like we were in love, we were in a shipwreck, like there was no characters that were super crazy, and then suddenly there's like crazy gnomes and there's baby heads growing out of I mean I love the game, but I'm like, whoa, let's talk.
Hello. Aren't you a bunch of fine-looking young plants?
Apparently, the baby's tears haven't learned to talk yet.
Oh, we can talk to other ones.
Hello. Aren't you a bunch of fine-looking young plants?
Apparently, the baby's tears haven't learned to talk yet.
All right, let's see.
Vines of sweet ripening tomatoes climb up little wooden posts.
Good day, tomato vines.
Good morning.
Oh, they're so cute.
Good day, tomato vines.
Good morning.
What I love about Alexander is he's such a dork. He's just dorky. And so he's daddy. Alexander is I've come to the conclusion that he's also daddy. This guy looks kind of sad.
Alexander takes a close look at the tomato on the ground. It appears to be darker than those on the vines.
What are you staring at there, boy? Go away, you rootless thing, you! Yeah.
Oh my
Yep,
gosh.
that tomato is definitely rotten.
Can I talk to her?
How did you manage to fall off the vine, Mr. Tomato?
What do you think? I'm old, I'm rotten, yeah! Leave me alone!
If you say so.
After all, you're just gonna let me sit here and rot on this dry ground like everybody else, aren't you?
Why, I don't know. I suppose...
Ah, never mind. Just go away. Ah.
Yeah. Let's keep talking to him.
Rotten Tomato is rather put out with Alexander and won't pay attention to anything he says.
He's rather put out. Okay, let's see if we can pick him up.
Hey, what do you think you're doing there? Get your hands off me! Hey!
Alexander picks up Rotten Tomato and puts him away. One never knows when one will need a rotten tomato.
Alexander is such a himbo. I love it. I know! He's our himbo. We love our himbo. Okay, I feel bad taking this little guy against his will. Oh, look at him. He looks so sad. This tomato.
The old Rotten Tomato gives Alexander a mean look and grumbles sourly.
Hands off, you!
This game is a crazy fever dream.
Hands off, you!
What?
Where were you born? A barn? It's a pigsty back here. Yeah! All this stuff you got. What do you want to carry all this trash around for?
Excuse me? It's not trash, it's my treasures. What? Does he...
You're ugly and you smell bad. Yeah! Put me down before I juice all over you.
Oh! Oh! Please don't juice all over me.
You're ugly and you smell bad. Yeah! Put me down before I juice all over you.
Yeah, yeah. Put me down before I juice all over you.
Wow. So is that all he says?
I got a lawyer, you know. Yeah! There's kidnapping laws in this here kingdom.
I honestly feel bad. Like, I picked him up and, like, he's in my stuff against his will. Like, so sorry. But maybe we can reframe it as he was, like, rotting and like, maybe we're gonna help him. He's kind of cute. I like him. Look at how small he is here. He's so cute. I love this tomato.
Alexander doesn't even like to eat plain tomatoes, much less that rotten one.
Don't eat him. Alexander, you himbo. Stop. He's just a tiny grumpy baby. That's right, K.R. Curry. He's just a baby, and we love him. Okay. Anyways.
Vines of sweet ripening tomatoes climb up little wooden posts.
What's this little guy over here?
There appears to be a hole in the garden wall.
What is that?
Through the hole in the wall, Alexander sees a
What?
land that resembles a giant chessboard.
Whoa.
Wow, it really is a hole in the wall.
What's
Zounds, those wallflowers sure are shy, and the snapdragons are awfully protective of them. Alexander can't even get close to the wallflowers without causing quite a stir.
What? That was so crazy. I feel like whoever wrote this story was like high on acid or something. Yeah, Jane Jensen. I mean, she's a really good writer, but like, this is like wacky. I mean, I love it, but it's wacky, you guys.
Alexander is standing in a delectable garden. Nestled in the bright green grass are colorful plants growing in orderly clusters. Some of their curious faces peer up at Alexander from the sides of the path. The garden ends at a speckled gate.
I'm curious about these little guys over here.
A colorful array of snapdragons stand guard to one side of the path.
Good day, snapdragons.
Whoa.
The snapdragons don't seem inclined to communicate with anyone.
They don't. I know. He's such a himbo. I love Alexander so much. He's so cute.
Good day, snapdragons.
The snapdragons don't seem inclined to communicate with anyone.
I like how they dance. One more time.
Good day,
Good day.
snapdragons.
Okay.
The snapdragons don't seem inclined to communicate with anyone.
Would you like a tomato?
Would you lovely flowers be interested in this?
Guess not.
Guess not. Let's try these little flowers over here, maybe?
The wallflowers look terribly shy.
Aww. They're so cute. Just little shy little flowers.
Greetings, ladies. How charming you look today.
The wallflowers are too shy to talk to Alexander.
One more time.
Greetings, ladies. How charming you look today.
The wallflowers are too shy to talk to Alexander.
Okay. Can I talk to this guy? Did I try talking to him?
What a curious little black spot.
The hole in the wall does not reply.
It's so cute. Does he want a tomato?
Why would Alexander want to use that on the hole in the garden wall?
Why not? Why not? Let's look at it again. It was so trippy looking.
Alexander looks through the cute little hole in the wall again.
It's so
And
weird.
sees the wondrous chessboard land on the other side of the wall.
It's so weird.
Zounds, those wallflowers sure are shy, and the snapdragons are awfully protective of them. Alexander can't even get close to the wallflowers without causing quite a stir. An elegant padded chair provides a cushy seat from which to enjoy the lively garden. Unlike the rest of the garden, the chair has nothing to say.
Of course. Can I sit in the chair? Guess not.
Zounds, those wallflowers sure
Zounds.
are shy, and the snapdragons are awfully protective of them. Alexander can't even get close to the wallflowers without causing quite a stir.
Okay. What about this random table?
To the right of the path is a little coffee table. Though it is a conversation piece, the coffee table doesn't talk. Those snapdragons don't like Alexander getting so close.
Okay. Well, did we try these grapes over here?
Those grapes look awfully sour.
Why did that sound creepy?
Alexander addresses the grapes.
Why are you so sour, if you don't mind my asking?
Well, we'll tell you. How would you like to have the possibility of being made into wine hanging over your head?
It's true.
And then there's our neighbors, the clinging vines. All they do all day is whine about the Ivy League social climbers that never call. It's really just no fun at all.
That's too bad. Well, I hope things start looking up.
Thanks a lot.
Is anyone else getting such a kick out of Alexander? Well, that's too bad. What in the world? Can we at least take some grape?
Alexander gets closer to the sour grapes.
Back off, bucko!
Oh, excuse me.
Back off, bucko! What in the world? This has been a wild ride.
Alexander is standing in a delectable garden. Nestled in the bright green grass are colorful plants growing in orderly clusters. Some of their curious faces peer up at Alexander from the sides of the path. The garden ends at a speckled gate.
I want to hear the grapes people again.
Alexander decides to examine the vines on the wall more closely.
Come closer! We like you!
Huh?
I, appreciate your enthusiasm. But I'm really not interested.
Don't leave us! We like you!
What?
Tickets up. Next.
I was not expecting
Just
that.
want to be loved by you.
What? I thought 1 second they're telling me to back off and then the next this? What? Wow, you really do need to save before doing anything. Mean tomato! I want Alexander's personality meds in the worst way. I think Alexander is on a lot of meds right now. What I also find so hilarious about this game is like some of the art style is clearly made by a different artist. Like this little guy. Like what is this little guy? I love him. He's so cute, but he doesn't match with anything else.
A curiously speckled gate marks one end of the garden.
Can we talk to it? It's like, it kind of looks like pizza.
Alexander gets a little too close to the vines on the wall.
No!
Closer! We like you!
No! Tickets!
Tickets up.
Next!
Next.
Next!
Just want to be loved by you. Alexander doesn't want to pick the baby's tears. They may not be done growing. Those tomatoes are not quite ripe yet, and Alexander shouldn't pull them off the vine. Is that lettuce growing in the garden? It looks a little chilled.
Oh.
Why, it must be iceberg lettuce.
Excuse me, lettuce.
The lettuce just gives Alexander the cold shoulder.
Excuse me, lettuce. Alexander is so high on mints right now. He's like talking to Fucking lettuce. Okay, let's grab some.
Alexander picks a head of iceberg lettuce.
Ye gads! Is that cold?
Okay. We got some lettuce.
Alexander is carrying a full head of a queer-looking lettuce made of ice. The lettuce is rapidly melting.
What? It's rapidly melting.
The iceberg lettuce is cold, wet, and not good eating.
It will melt.
That object has nothing to say. Alexander's hands only make the lettuce melt faster.
What am I supposed to do with lettuce?
Why would Alexander want to use that on the hole in the garden wall?
'Cause it's wet lettuce? I don't know.
Would you lovely flowers be interested in this?
Nobody wants wet
Guess
lettuce? I tried eating it.
Alexander's hands only make the lettuce melt faster.
I guess we have to wait. Come back for it.
Would you babies be interested in this?
The baby's tears only look up at Alexander with bewildered expressions. They must be a bit young for that.
Okay. The crazy grapes?
Would you be interested in this?
We don't need any handouts, thank you.
Wow. I was just trying to be helpful.
Alexander doesn't need to use that on the spotted gate.
Okay, wow. See, the crazy thing about this game is you go into a brand new screen and there's like 5 million things you have to explore. Anyways, should we try to go through the door? Go through. Himbo. Come on, Himbo. There we go. Good job. Whoa. Huh? I can't use any items. Whoa, this is so trippy. Okay.
A noble white chess knight stands at the top of the marble stairs. A red chess knight stands at the top of the marble steps.
Let's save. We're tripping out. But now we can use items. Okay. Do they want soggy lettuce? Oh, I guess we can. It's blacked out. Oh, no, we can.
Would you have any interest in this?
No, we knights neither carry nor own anything whatsoever. Quite so. It only bogs us down. Mobility, that's the key.
What in the world would horse heads want? Wait, what are those? What? Oh, queens?
I must insist, Your Highness. I shall send the lump of coal to the Vizier and the Princess as a present for their wedding, and that's the end of it.
A lump of coal.
And I suppose you'll leave me with only this stupid spoiled egg to send, Your Highness. I want to impress the new king and queen of the realm as much as you do. As queen of this island, I have every right to that lump of coal.
Who isn't queen of this isle? The lump of coal is in my possession. Therefore, I shall do as I please with it. Besides, there's nothing wrong with that spoiled egg.
The egg, though delightfully spoiled, is not nearly so valuable as the lump of coal, and you know it. Your Highness always got to carry the singing stone. It's not fair that you get the coal, too.
That doesn't count. The singing stone was stolen by that horrid beast. I should get to keep the coal just because my stone was stolen.
It wasn't your stone. It belonged to the Isle of Wonder treasury. Your Highness always thinks that everything is hers.
Excuse me, my good man, but could you settle an argument for us?
Which of us should get to carry the coal and which the egg? Remember, white is the color of deserving truth and virtue.
I don't like her.
Quiet, your highness, and let him make up his own mind. I, for one, shall be more proper, and not even mention the fact that red is the color of love.
I'm sorry, Your Majesties. I'm partial to both red and white, but I'm afraid that I don't know how to solve your problem. One of you will just have to be gracious and allow the other the lump of coal.
Good job, Himbo.
What a ridiculously stupid idea.
Quite ludicrous.
He was a lot of help, wasn't he?
Oh, yes. Obviously a man of high intelligence.
Don't be mean to my Himbo. What in the world was that for?
The lump of coal goes much better with my gown anyway. Black and red are imperial colors.
Oh, but they left something behind.
That's the silliest thing I ever heard. Red does not go with anything, being much too self-conscious. White is the perfect accompaniment to any color.
Unfortunately, there's racism in this world. Sad. Okay. Anyways, should we pick this up? What is this?
Alexander picks up the Red Queen's scarf.
Yay! We're getting so many treasures.
The scarf is made of red silk.
Red silk.
The silky red scarf would not make a very good accessory for Alexander's wardrobe.
Yeah, it would totally clash.
That object has nothing to say.
Let's save. Red scarf, question mark? Okay.
Excuse me, what land lies beyond?
What land? Chessboard land, you knave.
I see. And is Chessboard Land part of the land of the Green Isles?
Chessboard land.
It is the home of the red and white queens, rulers of the Isle of Wonder, fairest of the islands that owe loyalty to the king of the land of the Green Isles. But perhaps not for long.
What do you mean?
What is the purpose of unity with the great king and queen dead? The princess is worth serving, but the feud with the other isles is strong.
Oh. There's a feud between the isles? Interesting.
Can I pass into your fair land?
Heavens, no! No humans allowed in Chessboard Land. Never have been, never will be.
What? Chessboard land. Interesting. Is there anything else I need to do here? We could try to wear the scarf, I guess.
I found a red scarf. I believe the Red Queen dropped it.
The Red Queen is always dropping her scarves. She thinks it's fashionable. Keep it, and consider yourself honored.
Okay. The ferryman mentioned it, though I presume you forgot due to his rampant daddiness. Yeah, I don't remember anything the ferryman said to me. Honestly, I don't.
Checkmate! Only chess pieces allowed in Chessboard Land? That's right. Humans aren't allowed in and never will be. Stay out!
I want to go to Chessboard Land. Okay. Wow. All right. This is a very interesting place we're in. A little scary.
Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.